All right, Teklians, it's time for questions.
Question! Woo!
We're running low, so send us some more. It doesn't even have to be questions. Just fill out that form and put whatever you feel like in there.
Send us something. I'm actually going to make a post every day this week, I think, asking for questions, just because we are running really low.
We have enough for 2 episodes, this episode and next week. And then we have none, unless we do like 1 a day, but we're running out. And we understand that you may not have questions, because who really cares about asking us anything? Who are we? You know? What am I going to ask you? I don't care about you.
Even if we get 1 question a day, just 1 question a day, that gives us 7 for our next episode. That gives us 7 questions. That's about what we do in an episode. So if we can just average 1 question a day, that would be awesome. So take the time, take a couple seconds, ask us a question. It's on our website, Teklian.TV. There's a little question thing up at the top. It's completely anonymous. You can ask us questions on any of our posts.
Even if it's like a request or randomness or comment. If you have comment or feedback and you would like us to take into consideration, like let's say you're like, I really hate your top hat. I think you should never wear it again. I will respond to that on air. I'm not going to actually like not wear my top hat because it's kind of like attached to me. But I will take it into consideration. I will respond. I won't respond rudely. Joe might respond very rudely.
I'm never rude. I'm not a rude person at all.
Let's go to the first question. River Tam or River Song?
Oh.
Do you know who River Tam is?
I've seen Firefly.
Okay.
I've seen all of Firefly many times.
Have you seen Doctor Who?
What's Doctor Who?
It's this show where like there's these. It's based off of Bill and Ted.
I'm gonna say River Tam. I love River Song. Like, she's an amazing character. Sometimes I think she's a little bit of a better character than River Tam, but I just don't get that. Like, River Tam gives me. I don't know how to say it. I don't want to say it.
So for you, it's about who's attractive, because I will.
Well, it doesn't say. The question doesn't say which character do you think is better. It says River Tam or River Song ? It's like, well, are you saying which one would I rather have a conversation with? Are you saying which one is a better character? Are you saying which one would I rather
set as your wallpaper?
Yeah, I would choose River Tam.
Which you're actually choosing Summer Glau.
Summer Glau, yes.
River Tam or River Song, your answer is Summer Glau. Out of that, I would have to say yes, because I have set her as my wallpaper many times. I think she's delightful. Character-wise, it's pretty tough. They're both pretty awesome characters. They both kind of annoy me at some parts. Character-wise, I might have to say River Song, just because there was so much of a stronger story with her character. Even though some people think that her existence is only to exist as a story arc, I think she was pretty important.
Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
No, I can't. But I can paint with all the colors of the spectrum that extends beyond your puny human vision. I'm a mantis shrimp. What is your answer, Joe? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
No, and I wouldn't want to.
How many colors are there in wind?
I would want to paint with
6?
I'd want to paint with the colors that,
92?
See. The wind doesn't have color.
53?
What is the best Batman villain? Villain. Best
The
Batman
Joker.
Villain. Joker?
The Joker.
Which one?
Heath Ledger's Joker was the epic villain. He was just so screwed up in the head. He didn't care. He didn't care about the money. He got his money and he burned it. He was like, you know what? It's not about the money. He had nothing to lose. That's a crazy villain. Where even if you were to defeat him and kill him, he would have won. That's a messed up villain.
I have to say, if I had to pick like best Batman villain, I would say the best villain was the Joker, but my favorite was Penguin.
Penguin's awesome.
He was so messed up. And that's what but also another thing, best Batman villain, you could always say Batman too. I really hated what a whiny little bleep he was. Like he just always cried about his life. That's one of the things. That's why I always thought the Batman movies were good, but I never really liked Batman because that's literally he just cries about his life. Like that's the whole point of the story is he just never moved on with his life. He just cries about everything that happens to him. It's like, okay, you go fight crime now. Go fight crime and do it because you have to.
I don't care that you lost both your parents at a young age, were raised by the butler, and now you have a lot of money.
Yeah. And you have a girl that loves you, but you push her away because your parents died. It's like, yeah, I get
Not to downplay the whole parrot thing,
yeah,
but
but like seriously, you got to get over it at some point.
A lot of people do kind of
get over it eventually.
Yeah.
But they don't spend their whole life regretting their life and hating their life and being miserable and sad and feeling like they deserve nothing and that it's their fault and it'll never be their fault and they never move on and they never forgive and they never. It's like, all right, you go fight crime. Well, don't cry to me.
How
don't
many
cry.
Batmans would we have in the world if everybody did that?
All right, this next question is seriously like they should know the answer. Next question was asked by Ben Schoon. He put his name in there. That's why it's not anonymous. If you put your name on that form and you ask us a question, we will say your name. Just letting you know. That's why you can leave it blank. If you put your name, we assume you want us to say it. Just letting you know. So this question, next two questions were both asked by Ben Schoon. If you could pick one social service as the only one you could use, what would it be? Like Google Plus, Twitter, Facebook. I don't know why YouTube's on there. That's not a social, I guess.
Yeah,
YouTube.
it is.
My answer is LinkedIn.
My answer is Snapchat.
Vine. Let's go to Vine.
MySpace.
Instagram.
My serious answer is Google Plus.
Google Plus, definitely. I already deleted everything else. I have a Google Plus. I have a Twitter, which is completely just F plus me. Just takes every single one of my Google Plus posts and puts it on Twitter. That's the only reason I have Twitter. I don't post on it. Actually, like go to Twitter and make a post.
I've actually been trying to use it lately. I found some things and I'm like, what? I'm gonna see what this is all about. I don't really get much from there.
I deleted my Facebook. I deleted my Instagram. I deleted my Snapchat. I deleted my Tumblr. Well, I didn't delete my Instagram because I couldn't figure out how to delete it, and I didn't feel like doing a Google search, so I just kind of deleted the app off my phone. I still technically have an Instagram. I still have LinkedIn. I always hated LinkedIn because LinkedIn was like, I understand it's mostly for business, for professionalism and everything, but still, if you go to the LinkedIn website, their UI is literally like what a social network looked like in 2000. Like they just never changed. They're just like, we're never going to advance. We're never going to move forward.
Final question?
No, I'm not ready for the final question. There's one more thing I wanted to add.
What?
What was that social networking surface that was like before MySpace? Like the
Friendster?
Friendster. That was like the first big one. That's my favorite one. Isn't it like...
You got a creaky door over there.
Yeah, it's a creaky door. All right. So last question. Let's do it.
This one I actually pulled up something because I thought this was hilarious. Imagine that Doctor Who was always made in the US. What actors would play each Doctor? And this is pretty awesome because there is actually a post from BuzzFeed. What if Doctor Who was American? They posted this. This was a couple months ago? Really? I thought I remember seeing this a lot longer ago. This was February. They actually have an actor from each like time period and who would play each Doctor. And some of the, like a lot of these I don't know of, but a lot of them, they look the part. And it's like Gene Wilder, I thought was awesome. He would be perfect. Gene Wilder would be the 4th Doctor. I'll put a link to this down below. 6th Doctor is Christopher Walken.
Really? That's awesome.
Let's see. Jeff Goldblum is the 8th Doctor. It's kind of like Nicolas Cage is the 9th Doctor.
That's funny.
It's kind of taken also like popular actors from that period. Sam Rockwell is the 10th Doctor. Donald Glover is the 11th Doctor. I thought that's kind of weird. I didn't really know much about him until the show Community.
Did they put a 12th on there or just down to the 11th?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Breaking Bad guy.
That would be awesome.
Bryan Cranston.
My answer, though, is imagine that Doctor Who was always made in the U.S. What actors would play each Doctor? Take whoever the first Doctor was on that list that you did, and then they would have gotten canceled because America sucks at making TV shows.
Yeah.
That's basically my answer. My answer would be it would have ended after the first season of the first Doctor because
we probably would have had maybe half a season.
That's literally pretty much it. And then Fox would be like, no, we don't want that. You go sit in the corner with Firefly. Nobody likes you. Nobody's gonna like this.
I don't think it would have made it long enough for that to happen.
No.
If it was on now.
Yeah. But you saw what America would do if it had a chance at Doctor Who. You saw the 8th Doctor movie. I mean, that was made in Canada, but it was Americans who like made it. And you saw exactly what they would do if they had a chance at Doctor Who. They would ruin it. They would just ruin it.
So head on over to Teklian.TV. Click on the Q&A thing at the top, submit some more because we only have enough for one more episode, and I don't even know if we're going to do all these. Some of these is kind of hard to answer, but we're going to do what we can, so submit some more. more things for us to address in the questions segment. They don't have to be questions. Just click on the thing and do that stuff. We'll see you next week on Questions Tuesday.